Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 26, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Cancer. The cosmos is nudging you into a softer rhythm today, urging you to pull back from the noise and tune into what your heart has been quietly whispering. With the moon settling into your domestic sector, your attention drifts toward creating peace, comfort, and a sense of safety in your surroundings. This isn't a day for bold moves or grand gestures. It's about centering yourself, finding stability, and letting the world slow down so you can truly listen to what's stirring beneath the surface. That sense of calm you crave isn't just a luxury right now. It's the fuel you need for the next chapter that's already lining up on the horizon. There's a clear invitation here to pause and reflect. The past few weeks may have left you feeling emotionally scattered, with more questions than answers about where certain relationships or commitments are headed. Today's energy asks you not to force clarity through logic, but to let it rise naturally from your emotional truth. If you feel drained, honor it. If you feel pulled inward, trust it. The universe is clearing out old noise so you can hear the clean, steady pulse of your own intuition. That's your compass, and it's sharper than you realize. On the emotional front, love dynamics take on an intriguing twist. If you're connected to someone, notice how your withdrawal or your decision to step back and breathe actually draws them closer. This push-pull rhythm has been repeating itself, but today it may hit you that the cycle itself carries a lesson. You don't need to chase or overextend to prove your worth. When you hold steady in your truth, love finds its way back toward you without you having to bend. Someone may surprise you with an admission, a confession, or a burst of passion that comes precisely because you chose stillness. Don't underestimate the power of restraint. Sometimes doing less allows the other side to finally do more. For single Cancers, sparks are floating in the air, but they may not carry long-term weight. There's attraction and curiosity, maybe even a playful invitation that catches you off guard, but emotionally it may feel like cotton candy, sweet in the moment, dissolving quickly. The universe is showing you that not every encounter has to lead to permanence. Sometimes temporary connections simply remind you of your magnetism, your desirability, and the joy of being seen. Take it for what it is, but keep your eyes on the longer arc of love. You're aligning with someone who matches not just your chemistry, but your emotional depth. That energy is warming in the background, and patience will be rewarded. When it comes to work and money, there's a restless undercurrent. Opportunities may appear suddenly, almost like the universe is tossing you a test to see if you're ready to juggle something new. You could find yourself balancing multiple responsibilities, or even considering a side gig that feels small now but carries hidden potential. Don't dismiss it just because it doesn't look grand on the surface. This is one of those moments where the first step through the door matters more than what's waiting inside. If you're willing to stretch a little and take on the extra load, you may discover that this small thing grows into a gateway that shifts your financial trajectory in the coming months. That said, avoid rushing headlong into commitments you haven't fully felt through. Saturn's influence in your opposite sign continues to emphasize responsibility and boundaries. If something feels off, it probably is. Pay attention to the sensation in your chest, not just the numbers on paper. Your emotional body has a sharper radar than logic here, guiding you toward opportunities that will sustain rather than drain. There's wisdom in pacing yourself, especially when the temptation to act fast feels strong. Health-wise, today calls for intentional quiet. Stress and overstimulation have been clouding your clarity, and your body is craving reset. This is the kind of day where meditation, breath work, or even a simple walk in nature isn't just helpful, it's medicine. The act of slowing your nervous system opens space for inner healing, and that in turn strengthens your ability to make decisions that align with your long-term well-being. If you've been neglecting rest, nutrition, or movement, start small and gentle today. The point isn't to overhaul your routine, but to remind your body that it matters too. Family and home are also highlighted now, and you may find yourself unearthing something, a keepsake, a memory, or even a story that brings a rush of nostalgia. Rather than dismissing it as random, notice how it stirs your heart. That spark of remembrance is a message. It's time to reconnect with parts of yourself you may have left behind in pursuit of practicality. Sometimes the past holds the missing piece that illuminates your future path. Allow those little discoveries to guide your reflections. Cosmically, the number 8 is in play for you today, emphasizing cycles, balance, and the ability to move through endings into beginnings with grace. The energy is circular, reminding you that no phase lasts forever, and every pause eventually leads to motion again. The color navy blue becomes your anchor, pulling you inward toward contemplation and helping you see that the answers you've been searching for outside of yourself are already rising within. This is not about immediate resolution or quick fixes. It's about alignment. As you step into the quiet today, trust that you're not stepping away from your path, you're stepping closer to it. The clarity you've been craving comes not from pushing but from allowing, not from chasing but from choosing to pause. By the end of this cycle, you'll be holding a new awareness that will guide your choices with confidence, whether in love, career, or your own inner journey. Cancer, the universe is urging you to put your emotions at the center of the map today. Don't override them with reason. Don't explain them away with excuses. If it doesn't feel right, it's not. If it lights you up, that's your yes. Your power now comes from honoring that simple truth. How you feel is the clearest signal of all. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Cancer, the cosmic energies invite you to step into your power with courage and clarity. This day carries a vibration of abundance, transformation, and pivotal choices. Your natural sensitivity allows you to perceive subtle opportunities, while the tarot reminds you that it is also a time to act decisively. Let's explore the 8 cards that illuminate your path today. Card 1, the Empress. The Empress brings fertility, creativity, and prosperity. Today, Cancer, your nurturing nature is magnified, and the universe reflects back abundance in many forms: emotional fulfillment, financial blessings, and the growth of new opportunities. You may feel inspired to beautify your surroundings, tend to family matters, or initiate a project that nurtures others. Your ability to create harmony is your gift, and this card confirms that everything you touch today has the potential to flourish. Card 2, the Lovers. The Lovers emphasizes choices and heartfelt connections. Someone close to you may be wrestling with unspoken feelings, and this card reveals the truth beneath their hesitation. Cancer, your magnetism draws others in, but it also requires discernment. A decision regarding love or partnership, romantic or otherwise, will soon need your clarity. Trust your heart, for it holds the wisdom that logic alone cannot offer. By choosing authenticity, you ensure that the relationships in your life are aligned with your soul. Card 3, the Moon. The Moon is your ruling card, and its appearance is especially potent. It represents illusions, fears, and the subconscious. Today you may notice emotional waves rising, as if something hidden is surfacing. Perhaps a person has been concealing their feelings or intentions, leaving you with doubts. Cancer, your intuition is razor sharp now. Lean into it. The Moon reminds you that fear often disguises itself as confusion. Once you confront uncertainty with honesty, clarity follows. Card 4, the Tower. The Tower signals sudden change and the crumbling of false structures. At first, this may feel unsettling, but it is ultimately liberating. Something in your world, be it a belief, relationship, or job, has reached its breaking point. While the fall of what you thought was secure may sting, it clears the way for authentic rebuilding. For you, Cancer, this card emphasizes that transformation is not punishment but preparation. It is the universe aligning you with your true destiny. Card 5, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor today, shifting circumstances dramatically. If you have felt stuck, events will soon accelerate in unexpected and beneficial ways. Opportunities may arise through chance meetings, unexpected offers, or a sudden change in fortune. Cancer, remember that destiny is not only about luck, but also about readiness. The more you align your actions with your purpose, the smoother the wheel turns. This card assures that a cycle of prosperity is entering your life. Card 6, Strength. Strength highlights resilience, patience, and inner calm. Cancer, you may face situations today that test your composure, perhaps envy or resistance from those who do not understand your growth. This card urges you to respond with grace rather than force. Your quiet determination and compassion are stronger than any external challenge. The lion within you represents courage. By taming it with love, you command respect and overcome difficulties with elegance. Card 7, Justice. Justice arrives to remind you of fairness, balance, and divine order. Legal matters, contracts, or important decisions may surface today, and the outcome will favor you if your intentions are pure. Cancer, this card validates that your integrity has not gone unnoticed. If others have wronged you, equilibrium will soon be restored. At a deeper level, justice asks you to be honest with yourself. What do you truly desire, and are your actions aligned with that truth? Card 8, the Star. The Star closes the reading with hope, healing, and divine guidance. After the challenges of the Tower and the intensity of the Moon, the Star brings renewal and calm. It whispers that the universe has heard your prayers, and blessings are on their way. Cancer, you are being guided toward a brighter chapter, one that emphasizes your natural gifts of empathy and creativity. This card also foretells inspiration, perhaps through travel, spiritual practice, or a profound personal revelation. Today's reading for Cancer unveils a journey of transformation and triumph. The Empress and the Lovers highlight love, abundance, and important choices, while the Moon and the Tower challenge you to confront illusions and embrace necessary change. The Wheel of Fortune and Strength promise resilience and the arrival of powerful opportunities, even in the face of adversity. Justice assures balance and fair outcomes, while the Star blesses you with renewal, guidance, and divine favor. Cancer, your path today is about embracing courage, trusting your heart, and welcoming the abundance that flows naturally to you when you align with authenticity. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Cancer, today's cards paint a vivid picture of financial growth and prosperity flowing into your life. The Empress shines here, reminding you that abundance is not only material, but also spiritual. You attract money because your energy vibrates with generosity and creativity. Opportunities may surface in unexpected places, and you'll find that when you nurture your talents and share your gifts, prosperity follows naturally. The Wheel of Fortune suggests a shift in your economic path. Luck is moving in your favor, bringing sudden opportunities, perhaps a job offer, an investment payoff, or even a chance encounter that leads to financial advancement. You may not see this coming, but it will feel like the universe aligning events in your favor. Timing is everything, and the wheel reminds you to stay adaptable. Justice enters this realm as a promise that contracts, negotiations, or even delayed financial settlements will lean in your favor. If you've been concerned about fairness in business or family finances, rest assured that balance is being restored. This may also highlight the importance of reviewing agreements carefully. Transparency will protect you from future challenges. However, abundance may trigger envy in those around you. The earlier message warned of hidden jealousy, even from people close to you. Guard your energy and avoid oversharing every detail of your financial progress. It isn't about secrecy, but about protecting what you are building until it becomes solid. The key today lies in trusting your instincts when making money-related choices. You are in a fertile phase where projects, investments, and even small decisions can yield significant rewards. But discernment is required. Do not chase every opportunity. Choose the ones that align with your values and long-term vision. Ultimately, Cancer, money is flowing toward you because you embody abundance itself. Continue to invest in yourself, and the universe will match your effort with surprising windfalls. Luck is not random. It's the reflection of preparation meeting divine timing. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 26th are 6, 21, 45, 63, 80, 99. Daily love. The Lover's card speaks strongly in your reading today, showing that matters of the heart are reaching a turning point. Someone in your orbit feels deeply connected to you, but has been masking their emotions. Their hesitation may have left you questioning their intentions, yet beneath the surface, their feelings are real. The moon intensifies this dynamic by revealing the hidden fears that affect both you and this person. There may be mutual insecurities, perhaps fears of rejection or doubts about whether the relationship could work. This card warns against illusions. Don't be misled by appearances or silence. Trust what your intuition tells you, for it is sharper now than ever. At the same time, your energy is magnetic. You have the ability to draw love toward you simply by being authentic. Someone admires your depth, your empathy, and your strength of spirit. This connection, though complicated, is transformative. It is not the kind of attraction that fades quickly, it challenges and awakens both of you. The star blesses this situation with hope and renewal. If you have experienced disappointment in love, this card assures you that healing is near. A new chapter is unfolding, either with someone who finally finds the courage to step forward or with a love interest whose presence feels divinely timed. Your heart is being tested to see if you can trust again, even after past pain. This is not a lesson of punishment, but of preparation. By opening yourself with honesty and courage, you invite a love that matches your depth. Remember, Cancer, in love, abundance mirrors authenticity. What is meant for you cannot be lost, and what is not aligned will naturally fade away. The choice, as always, is whether you listen to your fears or to your heart. At work, the tower shakes your professional world, signaling the collapse of structures that no longer serve your growth. Perhaps a project is ending, a role feels unstable, or you're realizing that certain routines are not sustainable. This disruption may feel uncomfortable, but it clears the way for opportunities you never would have considered otherwise. Strength appears as a reminder that you have the resilience to face these challenges. Instead of reacting with fear, lean into patience and composure. Colleagues may notice your ability to stay calm under pressure, and this could elevate your reputation in subtle but powerful ways. You lead by example, even when you don't intend to. The Wheel of Fortune also influences your work life, hinting at sudden changes in direction. You may find yourself connecting with new mentors, collaborators, or even shifting into a role that better suits your hidden talents. While the path ahead may not be fully clear, trust that each disruption is part of a larger pattern guiding you forward. Envy from others may arise here too. Your growing influence, whether visible or behind the scenes, could stir competitiveness in colleagues. Keep your focus steady. Your task is not to compete, but to build a foundation of integrity that speaks louder than words. New connections and allies will be pivotal in the weeks ahead. The universe may place people in your path who recognize your potential and help elevate your career. Be open to guidance, but also trust your vision. Your sensitivity gives you a unique perspective on leadership and problem solving. Ultimately, Cancer, your work life is entering a season of reconstruction. Something may fall apart, but what replaces it will be stronger, more authentic, and far more rewarding. Health. The moon highlights the importance of your emotional and mental well-being. You may feel waves of anxiety or uncertainty today, as if your subconscious is pulling old fears to the surface. Instead of suppressing them, allow yourself to acknowledge and release them. Emotional honesty is the first step toward healing. Strength reinforces the idea that inner calm is your greatest medicine. Managing stress with patience, self-care, and compassion toward yourself is essential. Physical health responds positively when the mind is balanced. Avoid pushing yourself too hard. Sometimes gentleness is more effective than discipline. The star offers profound healing energy, blessing you with renewal and clarity. If you have been recovering from illness or exhaustion, this card promises steady improvement. It is also a reminder to hydrate, rest, and connect with activities that refresh your spirit, whether that's spending time in nature, meditating, or engaging in creative expression. Pay attention to your body's signals today. Subtle aches, restlessness, or fatigue may be messages that you need to adjust your routine. Trust your intuition when it comes to health, as your body speaks a language you are naturally attuned to. Spiritually, you are entering a phase of cleansing. Practices like journaling, prayer, or mindfulness can help release heavy emotions and bring a sense of alignment. Healing is not only physical, it begins with the soul. Overall, Cancer, your health is supported by balance and self-awareness. The more you honor your emotions and nurture your body, the more radiant and resilient you will feel. Family and friends. The Empress blesses your family life with warmth and nurturing energy. You may feel called to support loved ones more deeply, or perhaps you will receive blessings from them in return. This is a fertile time for strengthening bonds and creating memories that bring comfort. Yet the Tower warns of possible disruptions within the family dynamic. Misunderstandings or jealousy may arise, particularly when others see you prospering. Some may feel left behind or overshadowed. While this may sting, remember that their emotions reflect their own struggles, not your worth. Justice reassures you that fairness will prevail in family matters. Legal or property-related issues may find resolution, or disputes may be settled more equitably. Even if tension arises, clarity and balance are on the horizon. Your role as a caregiver can sometimes weigh heavily, as loved ones may unconsciously expect more from you. Boundaries are essential. Offering support is noble, but it should not come at the cost of your well-being. Celebrate the positive news that may surface within the family, a birth, achievement, or reunion. Even amidst challenges, love and loyalty remain strong. You are a guiding force, and your presence provides stability in times of uncertainty. Cancer, your family sees you as both anchor and light. While envy or conflict may appear, the truth is that your heart-centered leadership inspires growth for everyone. By embodying patience and compassion, you help your family move toward greater unity. Compatibility. With Pisces, you share a natural rhythm of empathy and intuition. Today, this connection feels especially fluid, as if you can sense each other's thoughts without words. Romantic bonds or friendships with Pisces are deeply healing and inspiring. Taurus offers grounding energy to balance your emotional tides. Their practicality complements your sensitivity, making this pairing stable and secure. Together, you build not only affection but also lasting security in material and emotional realms. Virgo aligns with your desire for order and service. Though they may seem critical at times, their attention to detail enhances your natural creativity. This compatibility thrives when both partners honor the value of balance between feeling and reasoning. Scorpio, a fellow water sign, mirrors your emotional intensity. The connection can be transformative, though not always easy. Scorpio pushes you to face fears, while you remind them of tenderness. Together, you create passion and profound loyalty. On the other hand, Aries may challenge you with their impulsive energy. While the attraction can be strong, patience and compromise are needed to prevent clashes. Similarly, Libra may bring charm but also indecision, which can frustrate your need for clarity. Overall, the signs most in harmony with you today are Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. These alliances amplify your emotional depth, creativity, and capacity for growth. Your lucky color today. Sky blue is your color today. It symbolizes clarity, communication, and serenity. Wear or surround yourself with this shade to invite peace of mind, smoother conversations, and divine inspiration into your day. The phrase of the day: courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.